A conversation that we have not had yet is about the Florida Gators. 1-1 right now after losing to South Florida, which was an upset to everybody involved. But the rest of their schedule is one of the hardest schedules in college football. You have LSU, who's ranked number 3 in the country, who I think is one of the most complete teams in the country. You have Miami, who's probably close to number 2 or in that top 5 of being one of the most complete teams in the country. You have Texas, who are having growing pains, but they're going to figure them out, and they're going to be a great defense and an even better offense once it's all said and done. You have Texas A&M, who, with the development that they have for their young quarterback for that team, they can be a team that can knock off this Florida team. You have Mississippi State, who beat number 12 Arizona State last week. Arizona State's no longer number 12, but that's what they were when they beat them. You have Georgia, who arguably is the best team in the SEC. I think it's LSU still. But a lot of people still think that Georgia still holds that grip over the SEC. Kentucky, who on any given Saturday could get a win at home. That's where they dominate at, is at home. Almost knocked off Georgia there last year. Ole Miss again at home, tough place to play. Then you have Tennessee, who, I expected Tennessee to be a little bit down this year. They are shocking me. I think Tennessee could potentially beat Georgia this week. I'm not going to pick Tennessee to win that game, but I think it could be a really, really quick chance that Tennessee does knock off Georgia. And then you have Florida State, who are making their way back up into the top 10 in the college football rankings, making their way up back into dominance inside of college football. So if we go through and ranked and not ranked, but if we predicted all these games, they have LSU this week in Death Valley. That's a loss off rip, just plain and simple. At Miami, I think that's a loss. Then they play at home against Texas. That game can go 50-50 either way, but I'm going to take Texas as well. At Texas A&M, I think it's going to be a win, but not an easy win. I think they'll beat Mississippi State at home. I think they lose to Georgia. I think they can beat Kentucky at Kentucky. That's just a reality. They can beat Ole Miss at Ole Miss. But then I think they lose to Tennessee, and I think they lose to Florida State. And so you look at this 1-1 Florida team right now with the high expectations of making a bowl game and, hell, high expectations of making a college football playoff. And they're going to miss the college football playoffs. There's just no debate about that whatsoever. And they're also going to they may miss a bowl game. This Florida team could go 5-7 on the season. And that's not crazy to say out loud. This Florida team can go 5-7 on the season. And a lot of Florida fans and a lot of college football fans shouldn't be shocked because the SEC is so compact, full of really good teams right now. So compact and so top heavy with LSU, Miami, or Miami's not in the SEC, but they're a really good team. But LSU, Miami, Texas, Georgia, Tennessee, and then another ACC team in Florida State, they could all knock this Florida team off. So let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. And what will the record be for Florida towards the end of the year?